Kayena vacha manasendriyairva buddhyatmana va prakrite svabhavat karomi yadyat sakalam parasmai Narayanayeti samarpayami. With my body, my speech, my mind or my sense organs, through my intellect, my sense of self or my natural tendencies, whatever actions I perform, all of it is towards the Supreme Being. By saying Narayanaya, I submit my offering. Om Namo Narayanaya. Shri Krishna Tvatpadopasanam abhayatamam Baddha Mithyartha Drishte Martyasyartasya manye Vyapasarati bhayam Yena sarvatmanaiva Yattavatvat pranitaniha bhajana vidhi Nasthito moha marge Dhávannapyavrtaksha Skhalati na kuhachid deva devakhilatman. O Krishna, the worship of your feet is the most fear-dispelling for those who are bound in the pursuit of false riches, for those humans who suffer. I believe it dispels their fear in every which way, since by practicing the methods of worship prescribed by you, despite running amok along the path of delusion with one's eyes closed, one shall never slip and fall ever, O Lord of Lords, O embodiment of everything. Bhuman kayena vacha muhurapi manasa tvadbala preritatma yadyat kurve samastam tadiha paratare tvaya savarpayami. Jatyapi hashvapakastvayi nihitamana karma vagindriyartha prano vishvam punite natu vimukhamanastvatpadadvipravarya. O Abundant One, with my body, speech, mind and myself impelled by your force, whatever I do, all of it I offer to the Supreme You. Despite by one's birth being of the tendency of a dog-eater, with one's mind, action, speech, senses and the very life breath immersed in you, one purifies the entire world, but not someone who is averse to you, even if he be the best of Brahmins. Bhitirnamadvitiyad bhavati nanu mana kalpitancha dvitiyam tenaikyabhyasa shilo hridayamiha yatha shakti buddhya nirundhyam maya vidhetu tasmin punarapi na tatha Bhati mayadhinatham tantvam bhaktya mahatya satatam anubhajan nisha bhitim vijahyam. Fear is born from the feeling of the other, and isn't the other only created in the mind? Therefore, with a constant practice of unity, the heart needs to be tempered by the mind as much as possible. But if the mind is covered by delusion, it does not shine forth thus. The ruler of Maya, that you, through constant remembrance with great devotion, I shall overcome fear. Bhakte rutpatti vriddhi tava charana jusham Sangaменaiva punsam Asadye punyabhajam Shriya iva jagati Shrimatan sangamena Tatsango deva bhuyan mama khalu satatam Tanmukhadunmishadbhih Tvanmahatmya prakarair bhavati cha sudrudha Bhakti ruddhuta papa. Birth and growth of devotion only happens through the companionship of people devoted to your feet, through the association with those virtuous ones. Just like how one becomes wealthy in the world by associating with the wealthy folk. That association, O Lord, may it always happen to me, and through the words pouring out of their mouths, describing your various glories, may devotion that dispels all sins get firmly established in me. Shreyo margeshu bhaktavadhika bahumatir janma karmani bhuyo Gayan kshemani naman yapi tadubhayata pradrutam pradrutatma Udyadhasa kadachit kuhachidapi rudan Kvapi garjan pragayan Unmadiva pranrityan nayi kuru karunam Lokabahyashareyam. Among the many paths to well-being, the path of devotion is highly regarded. By repeated singing of your incarnations and activities and your auspicious attributes, with myself impelled at once by both of those methods, laughing out in mirth sometimes, sometimes wailing, sometimes cackling and sometimes singing, dancing away like I were mad, grace me in such a way that I exist and act beyond the ambit of the world. Bhutan yetani bhutatmakamapi sakalam Pakshi matsyan mrigadin Martyan mitrani shatru napi yamitamatistvanmayan yanamani Tvatsevayam hi siddhyen mama tava kripaya Bhakti dardhyam viragaha Tvattattvasya picha bhuvanapate Yatna bhedam vinaiva. These 5 elements, all of the elemental creation, birds, fishes, animals, humans, both friends and foes, with my mind in constant practice that they are all forms of you, I bow down. Only in your service and through your compassion can I attain to firm devotion and disentanglement, and then ultimately the realization of your true nature too, O Lord of the creation, with no other effort. No muhyan kshutrudadyair bhavasarani bhavaistvannilinashayatvat Chinta satatyashali nimishalavamapi tvatpadada prakampaha Ishtanishteshu tushtivyasana virahito Mayikatvavabodhat Jyotsnabhistvannakhendo shishirite natmana sanchareyam. Without being deluded by hunger and thirst, born out of the continuous stream of existence, with an intention to merge with you, with my mind ever fixed on you, without wandering from your feet for even a moment, without the feeling of addiction and aversion towards my likes and dislikes, through my understanding of their illusory nature, with myself cooled down by the intense moonlight emanating from the crescent moon-like nails of your foot, I shall perform my activity. Bhuteshveshu tvadaikya smriti samadhigato nadhikaro dhuna chet tvat prema tvatka maitri jadamatishu kripa dvitsu bhuyadupeksha archayam vasamarcha kutuka murutara shraddhaya vardhatam me tvat sansevi tathapi drutam upalabhate bhakta lokottamatvam. If I do not yet deserve to experience union with all of this creation and with yourself, may there be love towards you, friendship towards those who are yours, compassion towards the ignorant, and indifference towards the haters. Towards your symbols of reverence, may my faith and eagerness to worship grow further. The one who is in your service thus shall quickly attain to the highest state of devotion. Avrityatvat svarupam kshiti jalamarudadhyatmana vikshipanti jivan bhuyishtha karma vali vivashagatim dukkha jale kshipanti tvanmaya mabhibhun mamayi bhuvanapate kalpate tat prashantyai tvatpade bhakti revetyavadadai vibho siddha yogi prabuddha. Covering your real form, projecting itself as differentiated in the forms of earth, water, wind, and others, throwing living beings into the net of suffering born out of the ways of compulsive states of activity, may your illusory power not be directed towards me, O Lord of the world. In order to pacify it, O Vibhu, the exalted Siddha Yogi Prabuddha said that devotion towards your feet is the only way. Dukkhan yalokya jantushvalamudita vivekohamacharya varyat labdhva tvadrupa tattvam gunacharita kathadyudbhavad bhakti bhuma maya menantaritva paramasukamaye tvatpade moditahe tasyayam purvaranga pavanapurapate nashaya shesha rogan. Seeing the sufferings of all creatures, having had enough, with discernment dawning upon my mind, seeking my teacher, gaining the knowledge of your true form, and with immense devotion arising within me through the stories of your attributes and acts, crossing over this veil of Maya, may I be delighted in your feet, the abode of utmost bliss. All of this is in preparation towards that, O Lord of the city of wind, destroy all my ailments.